Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are covering a Blood Knight build that I practically use for all the type of PvE game modes, be it farming, be it terror rifts, be it Castle Ereban, be it Abyssal Verge, and even I found success in Trial of the Hordes using this build. I was using this build in all these game modes in my previous stream. For dungeons as well, I'm using this build, but I must say that for dungeons there might be better builds available, so you can look into those. But if you want to run dungeons with this build, this you will face no problem at all. So make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you like the contents of the channel. And now let's get into the build. So in this build, the skills that I'm using is Skewer, Mephitic Cloud, Whirling Strike, and Swarm of Bats. And for primary attack, I'm using Shadow's Edge. You can use Ravage as well, but I prefer Shadow's Edge. Now, coming to essences, the key essence for this build is basically in this shoulder piece. Swarm of Bat now consumes your life to sustain the swarm as it haunts down enemies. Basically, with this essence, you can spawn your Swarm of Bat and they are going to be with you forever. They won't disappear, and wherever you move, the swarm of bats is going to follow you and destroy everyone around you. This is the key essence, but as you can see, the swarm of bat is continuously taking my life away, right? So how do we deal with that? To deal with that, we have this helmet essence. Mephitic Cloud now damages nearby enemy and drains their life. So with the combination of this one and these two essences, one essence is going to consume your life and the other essence is going to steal the life of the nearby enemies, and hence you will never run out of health and you can sustain this swarm of bats forever, right? So I've tried like I said, I tried this in Trial of the Hordes as well, and my health was never a problem using this swarm of bats. So apart from these two essences, I'm using, while you are inside Mephitic Cloud, your attack and movement speed increase. This is very, very important. Farming, you need more increased movement speed, right? Movement speed is very important. So this is for movement speed and attacks. For your armor essence, there are two bats essence that is present. You can use any of those. One is Swarm of Bat damage increase. The other is Swarm of Bat, breaks armor. I prefer armor break, but you can also go for damage increase. So these are the four essences. Now, apart from these four essences, what we are using is two dash skills. One is the Whirling Strike. Whirling Strike, the dash essence. This essence is going to make it a dash skill. Whirling Strike can cause you to dash forward, right? And in the third dash, you even knocks enemies. And also we are using Skewer, which is going to dash you forward, right? So with these two, like this is the Whirling Strike essence and this is the Skewer essence. So why we are using the Skewer? This is basically to navigate from one mob to another for quick navigation, and even Mephitic Cloud is also going to help you to quickly navigate. And our main source of damage is, however, from the bats, right? So for this particular build, we are using 4 pieces of Gloom Guide Prize. I'll quickly move my head away from here. I'll put it here, right? So what we are using is 4 pieces of gloom set, because we always have a lot of dash. We have 5 dash in this game, in this build, and we are supposed to use the dash after every 3 seconds or 4 seconds. This is going to help you sustain 22.5% increased critical hit chance. And also we are using Grace set. This is going to increase your damage by 15%. And 2 pieces of Banquet. This is also going to increase your damage by 15%. And even Gloom increases your damage by 15%. So a lot of damage increase from this, even critical hit chance from this. 4 pieces of Gloom, 2 pieces of Banquet, and 2 pieces of Grace. This is for the set items. Now for the Paragon tree, I prefer using Slinger for most of the PvE basically events. For farming, you can definitely go for Vanquisher, because this one has treasure find, right? Rotation is pretty much simple. You activate your Mephitic Cloud, you activate your bats, and then you just keep on moving around here and there. You just target the enemies and just dash to them, right? This is the entire thing of this build. It is very simple to use. It has you don't have to do much. You can easily farm for hours with this build. You won't get tired because you are not doing much with your skills, right? Everything is happening automatically as you're going to move around. This build has been around here for some time, but I thought of including this because this is working for all the different types of game mode. This is kind of the meta build for farming, but it is good for different types of game modes as well. So I have included the clip for my farming and also include the clip of my terror rift, which it was very easy for me to clear. As you can see that the timer, I have a lot of time left and I have a lot of fragments as well. So clearing terror rift was also not a problem. And now I'm also going to include my entire run of Trial of the Hordes. Usually I get around 363 kills in Trial of the Hordes with this particular build. If you have a build which can get more kills than this, then sure, you can use that. But for me, I think this build works pretty well in Trial of the Hordes as well, and I'm able to win a lot of games with this particular build. So I'll keep the Trial of the Hordes clip rolling, and I'll see you at the end of this video. Oh, there's a frenzy globe here. So this particular globe, earlier I used to consider that this was making the mobs, this was freezing the mobs, but actually this is like a Midas touch. It makes the mobs, turns them into gold. I think that's that's why it's called alchemical gold, right? Alchemical orb. It's like Midas touch. That's what I think it is. Okay, now it's the time for action. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, lifesteal is very important. Then you can roam around more carefree with the lifesteal. Oh, you just cannot stop, otherwise they will CC you. If I don't stop, then I'm going to win. If I am CC'd, then I'm going to lose. Sidgung has 363. That was the target. Let's go, achieved. If you achieve 363, you will win most probably. 99. Wow. So that's all for this video. This is one of the best PvE builds for Blood Knight right now that I found. If there is something more that I am able to come up with, I'll definitely share in this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.